talk about their willingness and the importance of compromise. I may have misunderstood because it was a little noisy back where I was sitting. But it sounded like you had achieved a first draft of an ordinance, and that's where the numbers were that you were discussing. I'm a little curious. I had high hopes for Judge Cullen and the mediation process, and I hope before this evening is over, or maybe during one of your meetings next week, you'll be able to, let us know how that worked out, if it's ongoing, if there's more compromise, that's, how rigid are we at impasse? Is there any way to bring the businesses, which we desperately need, and the neighbors that we desperately love, together so that we can make this work? What is unique about Lake Worth is that our downtown is the heart of our residential city, and we can't do without either. We need our residents, we need our businesses, and hopefully you'll be able to offer our commission real and substantive recommendations so that they can finally resolve this issue. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Caroline Floor, and I own Plaza on the Avenue, 525 Lake Avenue. I'm going to be brief. I think what everyone is saying is compromise. There is a happy medium. We need to have something on the record so that PDSO can enforce where there are issues. But I remember when I brought my business here 11 years ago, when there was a lot of drug dealing, a lot of problems with crime, and there wasn't anybody on the street. We practically had to pull them in your store in order to make a living. We've come a long way. Let's not lose it. And the music is a big piece of it. We're reasonable people, and we can act rationally. I only ask that you do the same. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jenny Meredith. I'm in the band Illumination. Oh, sorry. Woo-hoo! It's okay. Jenny Meredith. I am in the band Illumination. I've lived in Lake Worth for 25 years. I love Lake Worth. I raised both my children here. It's just a wonderful, artsy town. And I wasn't planning on speaking, but I will say something, and this is mostly concerning your health concerns. I have a nonprofit, In Spirit, which brings live music and performing artists to people in institutions like nursing homes and shelters, rehab centers, hospitals. We go to VA Hospital, we go to St. Mary's Children's Hospital. And the reason that we bring the music is because it's so healing. And the healing power of music, there's a ton of research behind that. It's just a very healing thing. And the people that we bring this music to, and a lot of the musicians are actually in this room tonight, the people, the audiences are so grateful. They love it. They just feel so wonderful that we bring this, not noise, it's music to them. And it's very healing. There's a lot of research.
Followed by Bill Merritt.
I'm a musician and an engineer. Unfortunately. So I can see both sides of just about every situation. And I think everybody's agreed pretty much that we need to compromise. And I think 85 might be a little low, but maybe some of the businesses might have to install sound reinforcement to maybe comply with what you want to do. But I think the 85 might be a little bit low. But like everybody said, I think we need to compromise. Go on from there. But yeah, I certainly don't want to see live music go away, that's for sure. I don't want to see businesses hurt by this. So, but I understand residents' complaints about the way to compromise.
My name is Bill Merritt. I'm a local musician, and I have also written the local music column on East Coast TGIF section for the past 9 years, so you know where I stand on this issue. I am not only a Florida native and Lake Worth resident, I am a Lake Worth native. I was born at Lake Hospital. It's turned into a mental institution. That's since been torn down, and I noticed that up until about 10 years ago, and especially in the last few, Lake Worth didn't change much. It was a very small, sleepy town, which is good in a lot of ways. But in the last few years, an amazing thing happened. It became the live music epicenter of Palm Beach County. There's basically a live music club every 2 blocks, something that can't be said in West Palm Beach or Delray Beach or any other city in South Florida. I realize we need to reach a compromise. I think being kept awake at 1 a.m. by loud music is ridiculous, but I think 65 to 85 decibels is trying to out-ridiculous that. So I think people proposing such low decibel levels, they should be amenable to a little more compromise unless they have a political agenda. Remember, we're talking about music here, not noise.